In the midst of winter, I found there was within me an invincible summer. Hello, my name is Sean and welcome to Stoic Mind, Noble Heart. The world is becoming a confusing place. Misfortune and drama everywhere you look. The truth is no longer based on facts and evidence. Social media completely, ruthlessly fighting for our attention. We're constantly bombarded with deadlines, continuous urgency to meet impossible standards in every aspect of our life. Money, health, body, relationship, education, work. What is this all doing to us? Stress. Your mind is reacting to constant stress. Stress in a small dose is a good thing. Primal instinct of fight or flight. Over long terms, this fight or flight instinct starts to sit in as a sickness in our body and starts to create massive amounts of anxiety and tension, overweight, obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes. What can we do about this? Solution has to come from within. And from within is quieting your own mind and quieting your own body. What I'm going to talk about a little bit today is how to become more stoic, how to calm the mind, how to live in the now, and the art of not giving a fuck. How do we quiet the mind? What we have to do is just let everything drain away. One way of doing that is just focusing on your breathing. Feel your clothes touching your body. Feel the hands wherever they're resting. Connect with yourself and the surroundings around you. Create a mantra, something simple as I am calm. Focus on your next thought. Think about where your next thought is coming from. Try to anticipate what your thoughts are going to be. Be aware of the silence around you. If you're speaking to somebody, listen to their words. We were told that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we talk. If you're focusing on what the person is about to say, you'd be surprised. Most people, when they are in a conversation, they're just waiting for their turn to talk and they're not actually listening to what the other person has to say. Do your best to focus on the moment. Make sure you spend some time each day allowing yourself to be alone with your own thoughts. I think a lot of people are afraid of their own thoughts. And this causes them to constantly be busy with social media, with other people, listening to podcasts, watching lots and lots of YouTube, constantly seeking self-help, never actually stopping and listening to themselves and trying to seek some help within. Your body will tell you, your mind will tell you what your next step should be. And if you are afraid of your thoughts, maybe you're just not used to them. What I suggest is slowly acclimating yourself to your thoughts. If you find when you're alone, you start having terrible thoughts, or thoughts that you can't stand, or thoughts that are overwhelming, then just do a little bit at a time. Consider if you had a monster that lived in your house, but if you spent a little bit of time with that monster every day, you got used to him, he got used to you, you looked him in the eye, you spent time together, you become less and less afraid of him, you would understand him, and he'd become less intimidating. I suggest you do this with your thoughts. Know that you're going to be scared, and it's going to get easier with time though. Living in the now is an important way of concentrating your thoughts onto what you're doing. If you spend too much time dwelling on the past or thinking about the future, you're not enjoying the present. Present is the only place that you can live life. You got to remember yesterday is over and tomorrow will come when it comes. No matter how scared or how sad or how happy you are, this moment will pass. The sun will rise tomorrow, and tomorrow will bring a new day. There is no need to worry. You can either do something about it, or you can do nothing about it. If you can do something about it, then start to do something about it. Don't worry about it. Do something about it. If it's out of your hands, and there's nothing you can do about it, again, there's no need to worry. This brings me to the art of not giving a fuck. Imagine the worst thing that can happen to you. Then think of the likelihood that is going to happen. If you're scared or anticipating something that is going to happen to you, you're wasting your time. It's not until something actually does happen can you react to it. Maybe you're in a toxic relationship. Maybe you're getting bullied. The best response is no response. That becomes a very powerful statement. You don't need to win every fight. You don't need to engage with toxic people. All you're doing is letting them drag you down to their level. One way to not give a fuck is to prioritize what's important to you and what you truly care about. And that needs to be a short list. The longer the list, the more thinly you get spread and the more directions you will get pulled. In life, if you don't have a philosophy, somebody will give it to you. It'll either be family, friends, or the social media. If your philosophy is given to you by somebody else, then you truly don't understand it. And what you truly don't understand will manifest as anxiety in your body. You can only control one corner of the universe, and that is yourself. Don't get to decide what happens to you, but you do get to decide how you react. Remember, no man was ever wise by chance.